Alright, hey everybody, One Wisdom here, part 54 of our Skylanders Spyro's Adventure playthrough. Where we left off in part 53, actually what we ran into, we finished Chop Chop's challenge pretty quick, and it carried over from 52. And then Bash, his challenge is fairly easy, as you can see here. We're looking for the magical ore. The issue here, and anyone that has to do this more than once will hate it, the ore changes positions every time. You saw several times that first rock, right? You know, the only way you can go, immediately to the right. There's a rock, it had an ore in it one time, then it didn't other times. Same with, there's so many rocks, it's almost a situation where you've got to break them all. You can try to narrow it down by areas, but it's basically just a pain. If they would have been in the same place, it'd be fairly easy. You just have to remember it all. But nonetheless, we are ready to progress.
Way to go! You just aced one tough heroic challenge. Now, not only will you get some extra power, but also my own personal thumbs up.
Alright, so we're done with the heroic challenges for now. I'm interested to see what happens when we get back, if it adjusts to our new Skylanders we brought in. Doesn't really seem to be doing anything. As you can see, Bash, he's level 2 from his challenge, but no money. So, since we've got him here, before Eon yells at us, his primary attack is just that tail swirl, and then B, his secondary, of course, is just rolling around. So, what we're going to do now, of course, we are actually going to do what Eon wants us to, talk to the Weapon Master. We're going to head to the Arkeyan Armory, Chapter 21, and I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and switch here. This is the main reason, this is like perfect timing. That's kind of a funky intro. He's got no money either, level 2 as well. He's fairly slow. We did upgrade him a bit. I'll get him a little bit of cash if we can. But while we've got Drill Sergeant here, since he's new, that's his primary attack. And you note that the rockets actually have to regenerate. So we fired 2, and then he basically, it's almost like that little front bill just flips up and I guess would lift an enemy. Secondary attack is pretty nice. It's kind of on the lines of Ghost Roaster's Metalhead. I actually really like it. It's a shame we don't have him upgraded more. But I mean, like I said, I literally just got him, so there's only so much you can do under the circumstances. Before we go, I'm just going to collect a little bit of cash for him. Won't do a whole heck of a lot, but this is the same recording, of course, as the heroic challenges. I had a phone call I had to return. Went ahead, grabbed supper, so. Oh god. You know what? Since we fell in there, I'll just go ahead and get on with it. Note. Actually, no, I'm not. There was something else I wanted to show everybody. Found this one time after I'd wrapped up a playthrough and was just kind of collecting cash. Okay, of course, that has an airstream. Just throw a bomb at it. That'll kind of take care of that for you. But this is pretty cool. I think it kind of fits in here too. I'm gonna go ahead. You can talk to all the characters. None of them really have anything new to say. That's why I did that. I was coming this way, kind of passed over here, on a shortcut to the stairs. I saw C and I thought, that's weird, General Robot isn't here, so what's going to happen? And this is what happens. I won't ruin it for you, but obviously he's going to come up. I think you'll like what he does. Now we can talk to General Robot. So, he gives us a launch code, which is ABACZ. Gonna press it now, ABACZ. And here you go. This is actually pretty lengthy, so. Alright, so big thing though, of course, is how much cash he throws out. I thought that was pretty sweet. So that's something I think most people probably haven't seen. Since I'm up here, I'm just going to go ahead and bust some other stuff. But I just happened to come across that. You know, I hadn't really thought about him not being there, but I can't remember if I recorded the part where Flynn said he can't fly in the dark or not. But, you know, nonetheless, I found that, and I thought, you know, that's kind of cool, so I just thought I'd show everybody. I actually think it fits in great right here with what we're about to do. I'm going to go ahead and collect a little bit more of that little column there. I don't know how many of you have actually gotten on Spyro's universe or not, the website, but it showed they finally, and I mean literally finally, a couple, maybe 2-3 weeks ago now, updated their blog. And it's kind of set up where they showed these columns, and they said they've been popping up around Skylands, and that you can actually break them. You know, you have to like do it in sequence. So you need like magic water tech, I guess, to get that one. I think it's the same all the way around, and it may change after that, but that must be how you finally get that frickin' treasure, which has been bothering me for a long time. But I will try that, you know, not right now, but probably here shortly. So just another one of those things I've stumbled across. I kind of thought it was neat. So, and again, if I probably would have eventually done something to it and hit it and seen that it went away when I did that with a magic element person. But you know, it's one of those things. It's just something added to the game, and you know, at least for a change, the information there was nice. So on the blog, I don't know what just happened there. I know tech elements can come out. I think anything can with the raft, but I mean boomers who we used originally in that cutscene. You'd think the raft would just kind of be stationary, you know. I'll try this again. There we go. Okay, I guess you like have to walk to the edge of it to where you're about to go in the water or something. That's painfully slow getting across here. But since Drill Sergeant's Arkeyan, I thought it'd be kind of cool to have him talk to the Weapon Master here. Is he not going to talk to us or something? I'm pressing C and we're getting nothing. Well, this is great. You know what, Eon? We are at the Weapon Master. Okay, I don't really know what the deal is here. You know, I mean, I've gone around the man while pressing C and I'm getting nothing. I don't know, maybe he doesn't recognize Arkeyans or something. I'll pull Drill Sergeant. Not quite sure what the problem here is. Spyro's who we use in Quicksilver Vault. We get nothing. So, I mean, that's a chain of fortitude, or I think that's what it was. It's been a while since then, but that's what we need to cross. And in order to cross, we kind of need to talk to the Weapon Master. And for whatever reason, he does not want to speak right now. So, don't really know what to do about that. I'll try coming at it from a different way, I guess, and you know, see what happens. I do like the fact that, you know, Spyro just auto flies when he's over the water. It's kind of a nice feature. I remember having a lot of trouble here with him. I think I wound up using Trigger Happy. You're kidding me. There's really, I don't understand why the Weapon Master is not talking to us, you know.
Talk to the Weapon Master.
You know, Eon, we were at the Weapon Master and nothing happened, so. Alright, so right up here, you know, it's unfortunate you can't adjust the camera angles. This would be a pretty sweet view, but I'll just, I say jump, I'll walk off the edge, and he basically nosedives till he flies instead of touching water. The issue we have here, we can't talk to the Weapon Master for some reason. No clue why. But see if, oh, sorry. We will talk to Hugo.
Please, we're almost finished with the core of light. Go across the chain of time and retrieve the eternal magic.
And we would have loved to have been there 4 minutes ago, but the game doesn't seem to want to cooperate. Oh yeah, and of course the raft again glitched on us. So, if you're watching this and you've not gotten to this part, I suggest that you play Part 21 and Part 22 in order, or Chapter 21 and Chapter 22, because apparently I can't get the Weapon Master to talk to us. I don't really know what we're going to do about that. We'll try Wrecking Ball. I mean, I keep thinking maybe something stupid like switching to Skylander will get his attention. Okay, well this is really great. I don't really know what to tell you at this point in time.
My sword is yours.
Last I knew, this was the Weapon Master. Anyway, here's Chop Chop. Never got to introduce him here in the plain screen. So A is his primary attack. You can see he's pretty quick with the sword, and then secondary attack kind of seems non-existent, but it's actually just the shield, which does wear thin. It's just like Bash's roll. You can kind of see that's the sound it makes when it wears out. Yeah, so he is, again, we can't even walk around him that way for some reason. But you hear Eon telling me what to do. I'm here. I had this game glitch. I can't even think what chapter it was now, but it was where I was Ghost Roaster. I tried to go in an undead elemental gate, and it did not work, you know, to say the least. Basically, the bridge didn't appear in the elemental gate. Then it finally did appear, and you know, we went through. The switch wouldn't activate correctly. Yada yada yada. You know. So that seems to be what's happened here. Is the game is just glitched. It's probably going to make me restart it. But since I'm doing this playthrough, and I will highlight the bad as well as the good, we'll go ahead and do a lock puzzle here. Always turn this. I'm trying to think which way you turn them. I went the wrong way. It may not be the wrong way, but it's not the way I was going to go. If that makes sense. But who knows? I mean, this may work out to be better anyway. Yeah, well, what I was going to do was kind of the backwards of that, but we got perfect here, so that must have been right. Chop Chop. That's quite a bit of cash there. And nice thing, that's a save feature. I am hoping that that might spawn this guy to snap out of it. You know, it really sucks to have to turn the game completely off and start over for something. When we got on the raft the first time, maybe that's a good sign. Surprised Eon hadn't yelled at us yet. Okay, so that's the Weapon Master. He's still not talking. Still can't go around that way. So, yeah, I mean, really? Yeah, I mean, C is what you use to talk. We're pressing C again all the way around him. I'm hitting the guy with the sword. I'm doing my shield. I've done the same with Drill Sergeant and Spyro. This is just a glitch in the game. That's what I'm gonna call it. What I'm gonna do, sadly, is pause this. Since I still have a little bit of time on this video, I do want to go ahead. I'll upload this as part 54, even though there's really nothing to it. It's always good to document this crud. Sometimes people don't believe you. If someone else has the same thing happen, their friends rag on them, you can reference this video or something. But come in here and just check all this crud out since there's a little bit of time. Air Skylanders, we have Whirlwind and Sonic Boom. We are missing, this will be Lightning Rod and Tornado, which have yet to be released. This is now December 26th, so the whole hope of having the adventure packs come before Christmas just completely fell through the pipes for all of us. Life Element Skylanders, we're missing Camo and Zook. We've got Stealth Elf and Stump Smash. Here in the Undead, we have Ghost Roaster with the Darklight Crypt Chop Chop and Hex. The one we're missing, I think, is Cinder. You note the Earth Element is kind of colored, sort of the earthy brown tone. We've got all four of them. I guess that's what that color represents. You can see the incompletes are just the black screen. Got Bash, which we just introduced. Terrapin came with Pirate Seas. We've got Dino Ring, and we've got Prism Break. In the Fire Element, I have Flame Slinger. We are missing Igniter. You know, from the 3DS pack, we've got Eruptor here, and then this top one would be Sunburn, which I believe is going to come with the Dragon's Peak Adventure Pack. In the Water Element, we have Zap, which I actually like. I've heard people gripe about. Oh man, we need Slam Bam, who is going to be from the Water Element. I'm trying to think of the fourth one. Of course, right below him is going to be Gurglefin. I happen to have my chart here. Yeah, it's Wham Shell is the other Skylander we're missing. Magic, we've actually done pretty well. What's missing is Double Trouble. He should be coming out soon. And then we've got Voodooed, Wrecking Ball down at the bottom, Spyro here. Tech Element, we've got all four. Drobot, Drill Sergeant, who I finally tracked down. Boomer, and Trigger Happy. Note you can watch the movies on all of them if you're so inclined. And 17 minutes now, we'll just check the rest of this stuff. We'll go to the accolades here. Captain, that's my phone. It's probably people asking where part 51 is. One non-starter pack Skylander. Most people do that pretty easy. Ambassador. One Skylander from each element. You kind of have to do that to have a chance to get the 100%. We'll just call it. I don't think the game will rank it that way, but you know what I mean by it. Sergeant Major. 8 different Skylanders. Commander 12 different. General 16. Wrong button. Field Marshal 24 different Skylanders. Feel like we're getting close to that. Master of Skyland requires all 32, which we cannot do because Activision Toys for Bob has yet to release them. Tin Hats, Soul Warden, all 32 Soul Gems. Impossible to do at this point in time. Actually, I guess it is, because there will be 2 Soul Gems, one each in the remaining adventure packs. So that one's shot. Treasure Hunter, 26 legendary treasures, which you can't do because you're missing 2 adventure packs. Chief Scholar, all the story scrolls, which we can't do because we don't have the 2 adventure packs. Wardrobe Saint, all the hats, which you can't do. Elite Agent requires 1 Skylander to complete all 32. That's something I will do. I'll probably use Spyro for it. Requires you to complete Skyland Adventure Mode by restoring the Core of Light, which, that one I think they'll give you credit for without any adventure packs. I could be wrong, but we'll find out pretty soon. Skylander Superstar requires earning a 3-star ranking on all. Okay, so I can't do that till the adventure packs are out. Requires earning all Portal Master accolades. So, surprisingly, you know, the most difficult one, time consuming I should say, will be getting the 3-star ranking, which is going to be the time goals on each level, and then one Skylander through all the heroic challenges. You'll probably just each person will use their own, but nonetheless, where we're at now, it's kind of a you know, standstill because we're waiting on Activision to release everything. I won't bore people with the rest of that stuff. I did it not too terribly long ago, but we're at the 20-minute mark now. Kind of hit a glitch in the game where we cannot progress, so I'm going to go ahead, reset it. We'll come back for part 55, hopefully be able to enjoy things. So questions, comments, feel free to ask here on YouTube or the blog, oneofwisdom.blogspot.com. You can follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook, whichever you prefer, and as always, thanks for watching.